DayZ is an intricate game, and inside this labyrinth of detail is a gun mode, one which ultimately often decides whether or not your life continues. Today, we are going to be taking a look at some gameplay session I had at Jackson Falls, a new town on a new map named Bitterroot. The full unedited video will be uploaded soon, and the edited video is already online for all of you to enjoy. I am no gun expert. I did not serve in the military. I'm not an ex-SEAL with 7 medals of honor to my name. I'm a nerd that enjoys playing DayZ intelligently, and has participated with some of the best players in the world, and came out on top from time to time. I hope you can learn something, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm good.
Understanding the status of our teammate is incredibly important. If he's down or hurt, I need to peek aggressively. But in this situation, he relayed that he is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jiggle peek. First off, I have this obstruction between them and me, this bus currently. I'm going to jiggle peek this bus, which means I'm going to give small quadrants of checks to more and more area until I find these people, ultimately leading to a shot here. It's important that I don't overexpose myself or over peek in order to get them to get a read on my position before I have an opportunity to shoot.
I'm crash behind.
I hit one, they're on the tree. One's dead. Seeing that there is only one real piece of cover up there, I expected for my enemy to be by the tree, but they swung wide right. So instead of taking this fight, even though they are exposed and I am in a beneficial position, I think I could get an even greater advantage if I move to a new position. So I shift. Other one's further right of the tree now. I always make sure to relay information to my teammate that I think is relevant to the situation. Trying to be friendly now. Wait for him.
What do you think?
Bring him in.
Wave?
No, he's running away now. Shoot at him, shoot at him, shoot at him. He's getting his buddy shit. I don't know how that bullet didn't hit. They shot first, bro. They brought this on themselves. Now, at this point, we have engaged these people, and we actually knocked out the other player as well. But they are in a position separate from the town that just got shot at. And what we do is push up to that location to get the juicy loot, right? Of course. But at the same time, we were very relaxed in our pursuit. We had been chasing people in this town for a long time, and we kind of casually went up here without suspecting someone else could shoot at us, which is exactly what happened. Shots down to the left. Move, move, move. Now, we have taken a shot here. It's important to note that the grass in DayZ is not legitimate cover. If we look right now, the grass is only drawn to a certain distance. So if someone was laying down in the grass over there, they would appear completely submerged on their screen and wouldn't be able to see me, but I could easily see them. So at this point, I have to process in my brain, okay, we got shot at. We have no hard cover. We saw that with the guys that we just shot at up here. They had nowhere to go. So we have to make a decision. The first thing that I do is I try and use the tree, the only available cover I have, to put myself on the opposite side, put the tree in between me and where the shot came from, so that there is some sort of obstruction of vision. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sort of hold my ground and show them that I'm looking for them. And what this does, and ultimately I have to be very careful, because as you hold your ground and try and look for them, that's when you're most likely to get shot. People shouldn't be taking shots when you're in full motion. They should be taking shots when you pull your gun up to aim and you're not moving, right? Because then it's a easier target to hit. So I'm gonna look over here, and then at a point, you have to come to a decision. I'm on a tree in the middle of a field. I can either pull back or I could run to cover. And that's exactly what we did. We're gonna run to the wall. I don't know. Tough. Oh, I see him. Stay hidden. Where? I think I see him. To the right of the stadium, I believe. On a tree? No, that's a zombie. I have no idea. I'm gonna try and run left. A bad situation in DayZ does not get better without some associated risk. And in this situation, I didn't take another shot for quite some time there. We got shot at, and then it was silent. And I said, you know what? This is probably the best possible time to move. They would probably have taken another shot by now. And if we get to cover, we have an opportunity to flank them. I think he's like maybe like 150, 200 meters out, yeah.
Oh.
I don't think he kept eyes. I think he got scared. Let's keep going around. And this is where the core of this video is going to occur. We are going to engage a lot more people in this fight. That first fight we were engaged on first. Every other fight we have, we are going to be shooting at someone's back. Why is that? Well, that's because we use flanking. Every time we got engaged with someone, we did another engagement afterwards at a completely different location that they had little opportunity to read where that location would be, ultimately leading in a very advantageous fight, which led us to win. Now, flanking isn't effective if I am seen the entire time. If they watch me flank, they're just going to shift their posture and make their strength towards the front where I've moved. But if they can't see me, it gives me an opportunity to catch them off guard. Something like this is where he shot from, I think. Maybe one of these. Found him. Alas, we have found our adversary. Wait a second here, okay guys. I want you to just rewind to when we started fast forwarding and look at how much terrain me and my friend covered, while this person, who I think is the same person that shot at us from this location, is still in the same location. Process that. This is a common, I think, player tactic. They feel very safe and secure in their spot, so they don't move. But because we stayed hidden and we stayed committed to the location that we thought they were, the larger percentage of players, I believe, I would say like 90% of players, are very stationary when they get into an engagement because they don't want to risk being shot, because at the end of the day, your life is always at risk in DayZ. You can take one bullet, it's over, right? But because of this, people play way too passive. This guy pays for it. Orange armband, orange armband.
Fucking double
Careful.
shot,
Orange
dude.
armband, careful. Move right, move right. The first thing I want to point out is that we shot together. That's pretty sick. You want to be in sync with your teammate like that. Alongside that, orange armband. And I'm going to let the late, great Kobe Bryant explain this.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Yeah.
On the roof to the right, on the roof to the right. Careful, get in cover, get in cover. And it looks like we have found our adversary. Once again, just like when I was on the hill earlier with the first engagement we got shot at, I put the object that could obstruct their vision of me in between me and them. And I told my teammate, get in here as well, right? Get in here as soon as possible. Now, the next sort of situation is a cat and mouse game. We have to try and not allow the person on the roof that just shot at us, which we will see in a second. We have to not allow them to get a beat on where we are going to peek next. And then ultimately our goal is going to be to disappear from their vision and shift position so that we are not in the open here. Don't peek right. Don't peek right. I'm gonna kill him. I feel it in my bones. He has a hard peek on the right here. Where'd he go? So this is a very telling moment. My brain starts like putting the quadratic formula into play. I'm processing that the person was in that location. They shot at us. We flanked to a new position and looked at that same location but couldn't see them. What does this mean? Well, our adversary could be doing what we just did and flanking around. We had a sort of battle of wit where we were trying to find a building that looked advantageous for us to climb up and get eyes on the position, but we couldn't find any. So we had to push to the right, but there was no opportunity to obscure their vision of us. So what we did is we hard peeked this together. We stood in the open, but we stood in the open as a unit. So if the person on the roof was to peek, they would be fighting two of us. One, they would have to try and pick when they peeked up who to aim at, which could ultimately play with your mind. And secondly, it's going to give us an opportunity to shoot 2 bullets at them as opposed to 1 at a time. A lot of people like going 1 at a time and one person covers and then the other person goes. I'm a big fan of us moving as a unit always. We continued flanking and we heard a shot in the middle of our flanking right there. But we didn't think it was at us. He thought it was at him, but I did not believe him, if I'm being honest. And we decided to climb up this hospital building. Now, we are on the opposite side of the school from where we originally got shot at from. And we don't anticipate that they have any idea where we are located. He wants his buddy's shit. We could push to the right here and try and push up on his buildings.
Okay.
So I fast forward to us pushing to the school because it took quite some time for us to get through the city. But we didn't see them on the roof in that building, so we wanted to check to see if they were on any of the lower floors in a room. Ever heard the devil up close, boy?
He's about to.
Oh, you heard that? I heard that.
What?
Achhhooo!
Oh, sneezing.
Oh, bless you.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, man. How you doing?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing quite well. Was that your buddy over there?
Yeah, it was.
Sorry about that, brother. It's part of the game. I love you. You know that?
Yeah, I love you too. Your name, what's your name? Not Cam, is it?
He knows too much! What is my name? What's my name? Do you remember?
Wasn't it like Abraham or something?
Ahab. My name's Ahab.
Ahab, yeah.
What's your name, brother?
You don't go by Cameron? You don't go by Cameron?
No, my name's Ahab, correct?
Yeah, I've met you before.
Met me before.
Oh shit.
Maybe. Shit.
Is your buddy?
Nah, I ain't got no buddies. My name's Ahab. You ain't met me before.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Mercutio, we gotta get out of here. I don't trust this guy. Everything you love belongs to us.
Let's go, Ahab.
Yo. Is that you talk? Is that you talk?
Yeah. Yeah, right now.
You talked just a second ago, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. He's on the roof. And that is all we care about. He's on the roof. He may have some fear associated with coming down now that we have shown a presence in the building. This is what's going through my mind right now. We showed that we are at the bottom of his ladder. Okay, so he's got a pressure on him. So our thought is once again to completely alter the position that we are attacking this person from. We start discussing back and forth, me and my friend here, what buildings will get us the best eyes to look down on that location. And that's when we flanked all the way to the right of this street right here and ended up in this building. You okay? Are you with me?
Right behind you.
Okay. Let's go in. There's going to be a zombie in this door. Close behind, please. Thank you. Alright, I need to... Don't. Okay.
My bad.
Let's go. Ready? 3, 2.
Yep.
He's there, right side. We've successfully done it, right? I'm looking at their back and this person is still thinking that we're on those buildings over there maybe and has no conscience of us being behind them. And I want to also give some credit to this person, whoever they are, not just because they knew my name, but look at how they moved. The entire time they were up here, they were shifting their position left and right They should have also maybe a little W and S too, a little forward and backward, just in case we were to the side of them or to the back. But they did really good moving, and we ultimately didn't take a shot here. Why? Because we didn't have a perfect shot that was going to guarantee a kill. When you have a complete advantage over someone like this, you don't want to waste that opportunity with a shot that doesn't seem like a certain thing. I'm talking like 95% and up is when I will shoot here. Pull to the left. His only exit is right there. I believe. Let me know if you have a good shot. I'm with you. Going up one more. I'm going up one more. DayZ more times than not comes down to timing. When we were in the bottom of the stairs there, me and him sort of went back and forth because we were starving and dying to dehydration. We went back and forth with some food, and he rushed us upstairs when I was kind of taking time with the food. If we came up a little sooner, we may have been able to get a good shot on this person. But at the timing that we came up, this person disappeared, and we spent a little bit of time very exposed here, but dedicating our eyes because of the flank that we've done to this position, and because that they were completely unaware that we were over here. They were looking to the right still. But we stood here for a while, and we decided, hey, you know what? We need to find another flank that maybe is a little bit closer, maybe this building on the left here. So we decided to push up and see what that's all about.
What if we go in that building closest to him? It's got a ladder straight to the top.
Okay, let's go. Damn, we may have had that shot if I didn't waste time with my goddamn peaches. This one right here? Talk about that one right in front of me.
This one.
Our friend Nate thought this building would be advantageous, and this is a perfect example of how timings work in DayZ. There is no accounting for the pace that another player plays at. Everyone is different, right? We're all going to take things on in a different way. We're going to approach zombies differently. We're going to approach PvP differently. And because of that, timings are a random thing that either works in your favor or it doesn't. And there's no telling what kind of day it's going to be for you. But here we get on this roof to get eyes over at the school, and we actually catch our adversary in a very vulnerable position. Did you hear that? One more time. Try again. He coughed. It was very subtle. You could barely hear it. But it's there, definitely. A cough heard around the world. And it would cost this man his life. There are many different philosophies when it comes to how to fire your gun. Whether it be tap firing, like I demonstrated here, taking single shots, back, or spraying your gun, or even burst firing, right? Shooting 3 shots at once. I think a culmination of all of those is what you need to use, and it needs to be based on your circumstance. If I went full spray mode right now, I probably wouldn't have hit as many shots, and I probably wouldn't have downed this person as quickly as I did. I will also say, if you are playing on a server with high ping, when someone's running left or right, you really have to find that distance that you're going to have to shoot from. On this server, I'm playing on an American server as an American, so you see the shots that hit are the ones where I'm almost all the way on him when I'm shooting the bullet. But if I was playing on a European server, I'd have to lead it to the left. I mostly play European, so if we watch it again, I am leading far to the left because that's just what my experience has showed me in the past. Really, you're going to have to dial that in. And that's why I'm a big fan of tap firing, because it allows you to focus on your gun, and focus on the bullets that are coming out at the moment that you're shooting and where they are landing. He's dead. Shot down, shot down, shot down. I want to compliment Nate, our teammate here, who is a random person that we came across in the server on this day. Immediately after they took a shot, which they did get shot square in the plate carrier, they immediately laid down, giving themselves no opportunity to be followed up on. The majority of DayZ deaths happen when someone goes a little past that line. They got warned with something. Bullets came close. Something happened. And they peek again. The majority of deaths come from an ego, right? Nate immediately noting, hey, I'm in a worse position than Cameron is. I'm going to lay down and let this be taken care of right now. And I'm going to worry about my health and my well-being. Because there aren't two lives in DayZ. This is not Sekiro. I don't have eyes on where that came from, but the first guy's dead, I think. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Still white health.
Good.
God bless the plate carrier.
God bless it. Armor is king.
Hey bro, can I get those peaches?
I want you guys to know on how I peek these areas. So I check to the left here, which I don't think he's over there. And then I go over here to the right and I check this bottom area, not compromising myself to the front of the building. And when I scope in, I don't stay scoped in for a long time because I am extremely vulnerable when I am in my scope looking at an area. So I scope in just to temporarily check something really quick. And now I check the front by that red building where I think the person was. Did you catch where he was?
No, I didn't. I just caught the bullet.
I think way up top.
I think it might be on the Capitol building, but that's just a guess
No,
because he wasn't able to shoot me once I laid down.
Close. I see him. I see him. Corner, corner, corner. Don't peek. Don't peek. Don't peek. Don't peek. He's all the way. Look at where I'm looking. Look at me. Straight this way. He's on the corner, peeking a head peek only. I'm gonna try and get him.
Okay.
He's gonna move because he knows. This is dumb. We got one guy dead. Let's move down. I'm pretty sure the guy outside's dead. I hit him with 3 in the chest. Do you need to repair?
No, I repaired my vest. I'll repair the jacket later.
Could be closer. Careful.
Oh, it's ruined actually. It's ruined.
Yeah, fuck your jacket, brother.
Oh well. Fuck the jacket.
And now, to the theme of the video, we flank far around. We connect a line to where our adversary peeked us in slow-mo, where we were, and we go far outside. We bow a great distance away from that line in order to detach ourselves from what they may be thinking and to reconnect in a position behind them, hopefully. Now, we decide to cross the street here. Crossing the street is always a risk, but in this situation, I expected them to use this wall that we just jumped over as hard cover. And if they did, we would be behind them. Left building, left building. Close, red barn, red shelf. Very close, left side of the street. Could be moving closer right now.
The way we came. Hey, he's
Straight ahead,
flanking
straight ahead,
from
straight
the way
ahead,
we
straight
came. Over this way.
Straight ahead across, straight ahead across. You hear that? Those fireworks there? That's our buddy fighting for his life. Now, if you are in this position and you are playing DayZ, you're going to be scared. There's bullets going off. At any moment, one of them could hit you and you could be over. But if your buddy is fighting like that, you better go to help. So immediately, upon the moment of hearing that this person is shooting, and I took a very bad shot to open with, let's add that in there as well. I don't want you to gloss over that, right? I shouldn't have opened with that first shot. Because I hear them fighting, I have to push. It's scary, but it is what is right. He's dead. He's dead. I got him. We're good. Maybe one more. Good suppression, bro. The second you shot, I knew I gotta push him. And once again, we shot behind our adversary because we put ourselves into a position that they did not anticipate us being in. That is the theme of the video. That is what I want you guys to think about when you're fighting somebody. Sometimes you get shot immediately and you go down. That's fine. You can't do anything about that. But in situations where we have some semblance of control, it's important that we do our best to not let our opponent anticipate our movements and keep in a way that makes it difficult for them to read what's coming. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. The love we've been getting, it's blowing my mind. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really changing my life actively. And I just want to say thank you. You guys really mean so much to me. I appreciate all of you. If you guys are ever feeling like talking to someone, hanging out, anything, jump in the Discord. Also, this video is sponsored, guys, by Rocketnode. These dudes came to me and they were like, yo, you know people who play video games. We host servers for video games. Boom, bam. Use code CCR, 25% off. Never thought this would happen, guys, but because of you guys, here we are. Yeah, they host all kinds of servers, particularly if you want a DayZ server, maybe like just to play on with you and your friends. You could go there, use code CCR, and then you get 25% off that server, and you could just hang out with the homies, never be bothered by anyone. You could set up admin mode. If you need help setting anything up, join the Discord, and I will do my best to help you. They also have like really helpful staff. Nuno was really helpful to me when I was trying to figure it out. So yeah, I care about you guys. Thank you so much. All the love means so much, like I said before, and I wish you guys all the best for the rest of the month. Bye-bye. We'll say the rest of the year. Who knows when you're watching this. Big love.